I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat-Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front to back, they yelling, bring them out, bring them out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, pricks. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow in a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back, they yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a two drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. Hey, all my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back, they yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back, they yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Oh!
If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Rams on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. Man, he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35.
A gain of
15 yards through the air. Good for a Buccaneers first down. Baker gonna give it to Irving. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. He's brought down by Kobe Turner.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and He put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Pistol.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Not only did they convert on fourth down, they picked up a quarter of the field. A gain of 25. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Godwin working the right side. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. A tight end in motion now. They'll run it. It's Irvin. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. Now, this looks like a design run. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. He's brought down by Toby Turner. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And a good game. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
1st and 10.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Unloads downfield looking for Nacua. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You've got to capitalize and make those plays.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Elijah Cansey in on the stop.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
I thing is, the offense comes to the sideline now. The quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
50-50. Get it, 20. 53. Ready. $32. 0.
They're gonna go. It's Stafford. That's over the middle. He spots the tight end, Ferguson.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down. Had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Steve Avila, guilty of that time.
Alert, push, alert, push, alert, push. Ready. Blue 60. Monday. What do you have?
Working out of the gun, Stafford. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football. And they are facing a 2nd and long. To the air again. Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
At the 45-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. First carry here with Kyren Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
22. Hey, 50. Tonight.
1st down, Stafford. Hauled in on the left by Nakua. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
20 more yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
And He'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal.
That's another Rams first down. First down and goal to go.
50-50. What are you hot?
Here's Stafford. Now the rush finally gets to him, and he'll go down. Zion McCollum that time. On the corner blitz, he gets in there to record the sack. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. Now Puka with a little pop pass. To the pylon, he's in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Davis good on the extra point. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 37 yards. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Here's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Second and 10 at the Rams 40-yard line.
That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. First and 10. Mayfield. This is caught at 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And this play is not going to work. He's stopped short of the goal line, and it will remain a 7-6 game. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11. And the Rams first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Up the middle, it is Hunter. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Forced out wide. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Kyren Williams, the intended receiver there. Third down coming up.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Throw on third down, Stafford. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. That is incomplete. Well, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
King!
On first down is Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down. 2nd and 5.
Hey, alert!
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Alert! Got it.
To throw is Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Down the right sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grasp. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Stafford now to throw on first down. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
He's across midfield, and he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
That pass play good for 22. Good for a Rams first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy. You get paid to catch them all.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
Alert! Set! 180!
From the gun, here's Stafford. Exiting the pocket right. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, LA. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Rams 14, Buccaneers 12.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. On play action, it's Stafford. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Stafford going to give it to Corum. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Stafford now on second down. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he's in. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown, Rams. Beavis, good on the extra point. And the Rams will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And they'll hold them to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Now Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
4-yard gain on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
They send Evans in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. They'll look underneath here for Irving. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. They hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down. Baker to throw. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Jalen McMillan, what he was looking for there. And it'll lead to a second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. They'll swing this out wide to Irving. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On second down, Baker. He pulls it in around the 5.
Mayfield's pass.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Gain on the play. And it's third down.
On the ground, it's Irving. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away.
For the Buccaneers.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. And he is out of bounds. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
That's good.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
On first down, Stafford. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Yaya Diaby. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Stay 50, stay 50. 180s.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. That finds Nacua downfield, complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's a big play with Stafford and Nacua, 32 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
32.
They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford, his fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Easy. Hey.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
He was looking for Terrence Ferguson, the tight end. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Big 20. 32.
Under 10. 10.
Hey, 54.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. The Rams going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Hey, alert 33. 180.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Godwin working the right side. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Irving. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
First down.
Run. 180.
Mayfield to throw. This one on target to Godwin. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 45-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run with Irving. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Regular. What's up?
A give. This is Irving. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He'll go again here with Irvin. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
60 back.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Alert. Good. 180. What's up?
They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Let go.
Here's a design run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. It stopped it with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Here's second down.
Hey, alert. Good. 180. What's up?
Throwing is Baker. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
The kick is good. Makes the score Buccaneers 27, Rams 24.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Stafford now to throw on first down. Nakua snags it over the middle. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Stafford now on first down. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Nevis good on the extra point. And the Rams have taken a 4-point advantage.
Buccaneers, 27.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Here's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Mayfield. Forced to his right. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quentin Lake. And the Rams are right back in this one.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready.
On the give, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.